Obsession for winning is the foundation point for being elite. Dan Pena, who is a motivational speaker and a business tycoon, said it in one sentence. The common trait of a billionaire is the obsession for winning. Folks, it is an obsessive drive where you are constantly and tirelessly motivated to try and find the edge, to try to find that 1% difference maker that you find that everyone else misses. It is the holy grail of the breakthrough idea. I read a book many years ago that kind of captured this idea of 1% makes the difference. The book is called 212 Degrees, the Extra Degree. The analogy goes along the lines of water boils at 211 degrees. Add 1 degree to 212 and a molecular transformation occurs into steam. This steam, of course, is powerful enough to move a locomotive or run a nuclear plant. Similarly, elite performers are always trying to find the steam to propel themselves to extraordinary levels with breakthrough thinking and ideas. Now, I will say this. This obsession for winning isn't always a comfortable place to be. Many times you're plagued with this gnawing anxiety, this feeling of what if my best isn't good enough? You know, you grow up and you hear the term, so long as you do your best, that's all that matters. But if you're falling short of your goals, of what you're trying to achieve, of what outcome you want, then your best isn't good enough yet. It means you got to push yourself further. It means you haven't tapped into that 1% edge. Now, I'll tell you a story about best not good enough. I ran a $1.5 billion part of the business, third of the United States, and I had a bad quarter. I had to go do a review for my boss, tell him what happened. I put together a whole presentation, soup to nuts, all kinds of backup, great detail, every action plan you could possibly think of, recovery plans, etc. 20-minute presentation. I gave it to him. He didn't say a word the whole time. At the very end, he said, Scott, sometimes your best just isn't good enough. And I'll tell you, it set me back because it was the first time I ever heard that. And I had to do a lot of reflection. But as I thought more about it, it's true. I could have probably found the edge. I probably could have found a 1% that could have changed perhaps the trajectory of some of the things that happened in a quarter. So it was a wake-up call and a learning experience for me. Remember, obsession for winning. You got to have it. It's a foundation point for being elite.